For years, banks have been waiting for this moment, for the upcoming refi boom. They've beefed up their staff from sales, loan officers, to processing and underwriting so that they could be ready to capitalize on this moment. But this moment has been elusive. The big refi window has been teased, predicted. It's sometimes materialized for only a few hours before disappearing again. Why would you care? Because this is something that's going to impact your clients if you're a realtor watching, or if you have a mortgage, this is something that you need to be aware of because the spammers, the phone calls, the junk mail, it's about to get very aggressive. I'm going to show you how to protect yourself. A mortgage is a tool. This is something the financially secure understand. A refinance is not a bad thing. It can and should be a strategic move. Sometimes it's as simple as reducing your monthly payment because of a drop in interest, maybe the elimination or reduction of mortgage insurance. Other times you're changing your loan term. You're switching to an ARM or a 15-year fix to expedite the payoff of your mortgage. Sometimes you're tapping into your equity, doing a cash out refinance to pull money out that you're going to use to consolidate debt, make home improvements, invest in another opportunity. These are all viable strategies that you should consider if you have the benefit of being a homeowner. So where do things go wrong? There are some other side benefits of refinancing. You get a refund of your escrow account, the account that's used to pay your taxes and insurance. You get to skip 1, maybe 2 months of mortgage payments in the process. Predatory lenders will lean into these side benefits as the main attraction of refinancing. Maybe the drop in interest rates isn't enough for you to meet a net tangible benefit test, so they'll hide a couple points in your new loan amount so that the monthly savings look better. This means your interest rate is dropping, but you're paying for it to drop. Another sticky part of this is that the rate you're quoted today may not be available tomorrow. It could very well be gone. We've seen a major improvement on interest rates as a result of the Fed announcing that they were likely to cut interest rates in September and in response to weak jobs numbers. Inflation, on the other hand, is working very hard to send mortgage bonds in the absolute other direction. Next week, the Fed could say something fickle about future rate cuts, and we could see a negative reaction in the market. Then the doors on this refi window slam shut, which is why I don't think you should gamble. And if the numbers make sense for you, I think you should take advantage of them quickly. Here's what to look at. With closing costs, ideally the bank fees you're paying are minimal. Processing and underwriting fees should be under $1,000. I also don't think anyone should be paying more than 1 point towards buying down their interest rate right now. Why? I think interest rates will continue to trend down. I just think it's going to be a long and bumpy road. I don't want you to spend a bunch of money on points for an interest rate that's likely to be available in just a couple years for free. Should you wait for the bottom of interest rates? Here I am telling you that interest rates are going to continue to improve, so why refinance now? I don't have a crystal ball. Neither do you. They could go right back up to 7%. We've seen that a couple times in the last 12 months. These are wild economic times we are living in. I don't think rates are going to go back to 7%, but I do think we're 18 to 24 months away from any sort of bottom on this rate cycle. It may not make sense for you to continue paying a couple $100s a month in interest that you don't need to while you wait, right? Let me be crystal clear here, because I know this is complicated and I know that none of us can predict the future. It's okay to refinance now, even if you are likely to refinance again in the future. You have to make the best decision you can with the real information that is available right now, not predictions. When new information is available, you can make another good decision. What I'm telling you is it is not okay to pay several points in order for a refinance to make sense right now. That would be a bad financial move. Ask your lender for an analysis that shows your monthly savings and your true net benefit over the next 5 and 15 years after taking into account any cost incurred with the refinance. Here's when not to refi. When the increase to your loan amount will not pay for itself in terms of monthly savings within the next 5 years. It's that simple, I promise. If this still feels overwhelming, I'm happy to create a personalized analysis for you. If you're a realtor watching this, I'm happy to run these numbers for your client, even if I didn't do their original loan. I will shoot you straight on if it makes sense right now or if we need to wait and simply set a target and watch for it. The media is going to continue to be on a delay when it comes to the news on interest rates, but the spam calls and the emails and the flyers are going to get more and more predatory, more and more aggressive, because these banks are desperate to get their profit margins back in the green. I'm here and happy to help you make sense of all of it. So just reach out if you need help.